afternoon and thank you for flying with us. On your left of the screen, you'll see my lovely guest, Jorg. Hi, Jorg. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great, Bex.
Good. And on your right, you'll see our giveaway that is now live in the Twitch chat. Now, Jorg, it is great to have you back at Gamescom this year with Flight Simulator. You guys have really been soaring to new heights recently. Can you tell us what you've been up to?
Yeah, I mean, so it's great to be here at Gamescom. Bex, pleasure to meet you. We've been on quite a journey over the last few years with Flight Sim. We just celebrated our 3-year anniversary, and we couldn't be happier. Both the core sim audience really have embraced the sim as the home of their hobby, and then we found a whole bunch of new people that have never tried Flight Sim before, and they're happy and interested. So it's awesome. We've already announced we have over 12 million unique users. But some of the stats are just incredible. Like there have been over 700 million flights taken, 77 billion miles flown. So that sounds abstract, right? So it's 2 million times around the equator. Or if you want to go galactic, you can say it's 120 times from here to Neptune.
Wow.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah.
That's a lot of flying. I mean, I'm one of those new players as well that hadn't played it before, and now I'm obsessed with Flight Simulator as well. And we're back at Gamescom. Last year, you guys really put on a show with an amazing recreation of Cologne, as well as flying helicopters up the Rhine to the Messe where we are here. What can we look forward to this year at Gamescom?
Yeah, we love Gamescom. I mean, the vibe of the show, everything here is super cool, and it's so much fun for us to figure out what would make people happy, you know, here in this region, beautiful region of the earth. So this year we did, plus I'm German, you know, I don't know. But this year we did 2 things. We did, and I've done little videos for you. So the first one is what we call city update. We call this one City Update Western Europe. So instead of doing another German city, we said, why don't we take the countries around Europe? So we have a little trailer for you. So
yeah, let's take a look then. Jorg, that was so pretty. I'm always blown away with Microsoft Flight Simulator's ability to recreate the world so accurately as well. But you mentioned 2 videos for us. What else can we have a look at?
yeah, the second one is, it's near and dear to my heart. So there's a long history of aviation in Germany. It goes way back to the Zeppelins and stuff. And we've explored some of this in Flight Sim already with the Junkers F-13, which was the first metal passenger plane. The Doge, that was the first one that crossed the South Atlantic. Then the Junkers U-52. But when you grow up in Germany like I did, there's one plane that stands above them all. It's a real, you know, pinnacle of German aviation, and it's called the Do-X from Dornier. We have a trailer.
Let's look at the trailer then, the Do-X. my goodness, I can't believe they could fly something like that. I mean, those wallpapers alone are fantastic. The city update and the Dorney, it looks so cool, especially the airport that a lot of us flew into here at Cologne Airport. It looks so cool. You must be so proud of it. When can fans get their hands on it? When's it's releasing?
Well, so for the airport was for the people of Cologne. We made the Cologne Airport. Here we go. Enjoy. So just about the DoX a little bit more. So it was designed by famous aircraft designer Claude Dornier. And it was actually the idea was to compete with the big ocean liners of the time. Think Titanic and, the ones that made it. So they built 3 of them. And what was interesting is it was only 3 because it was commercially not successful. But they took a famous flight, you saw it in the trailer, from Germany to South America to New York. And there was like all these awesome pictures of it at the Statue of Liberty and all that stuff. But all those planes were lost. And I really wanted to make this as a local legend. And I'd almost given up. I spent 2 years researching this, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't find anything. And then I was happily finding this individual, Peter Kielhorn, and he is the initiator of the DoX rebuild project. And he's also the president of the DoX Foundation. And they are trying to rebuild the DoX true scale, in real life, in Hildesheim by the 100th anniversary. So in 2029 it's supposed to be done. And they gave us all the plans and everything. Because typically we have museums and we can visit those plans. Here was nothing. And just because of these people, I just want to say a big shout out. That is how we could actually create this plane and preserve it. Because we have this idea of digital preservation in flight sim, where planes of the past that are oftentimes lost can be enjoyed by generations of the future. So we did that. So happy with it.
Jörg, that's such a beautiful story, honestly. It's so present, the passion and attention to detail that you and the team have in Flight Simulator. It's such a vibrant game from the last few years, but I'm curious what you think makes it so special.
I mean, there's a flight sim community, and they make us special. So there's literally hundreds of thousands or millions of people. Their number one hobby in life is aviation. They know everything about planes, and they push us all the time. They want all kinds of details, and they keep saying we need to add this and this and this and this. That has been pushing us forward a lot, and it's super fun, actually. And then there's a creator community. It's also interesting because we have an SDK. So there's about 2,000 companies and individuals. They make airplanes, airports, all kinds of cool add-ons. And it's a vibrant marketplace. We have a marketplace in the sim that has over 2,500 add-ons. And that alone, that is keeping us fresh. Every morning when I get up, I go on the computer and say, what did they do? And it's always it's like opening chocolate. It's awesome.
That's so lovely to hear. I mean, speaking about the future and what's coming as well, there is a new flight simulator that we can look forward to next year. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, Flight Sim 2024. It is by far the biggest undertaking ever in simulation. The team is almost 500 people now. We've been working hard. We're adding realistic aviation activities. So it's not just you, the plane, and the planet. It's what planes actually do in real life. So if you're interested in aviation at all, this is the one. And I think we're going to have it here next year at Gamescom. I'm really looking forward to showing it.
Well, I can't wait to see it as well. Jörg, congratulations to you and the team again, and the community as well. Thank you so much for chatting with us here at Gamescom today. And from one fan favourite to another, we're going to catch up with the team behind Age of Empires Anniversary Edition to find out what it takes to make such an iconic PC title work on consoles. Let's go.